my channel with me, Emily D, and I'm so happy you're here today. So today I will be doing my Deck of Panning update, and I am a little late for this update, but this was created by Emily and Max, so I'm excited to share my progress with you all today. So in January, I have this, the card was Has Pan at that time, and I chose this little ugly bunny palette. And I chose this blush right in the middle, so it has gone down quite a bit. So I'm excited to finish this off. And this month I used it 10 times, so that makes a total of 39 uses on that blush since I started this project. So the next product is a matte liquid lipstick by Kylie Jenner, and the shade is called Brown Sugar. So this was the product here, but I did have to repot it because it was very thick and clumpy and dried out. So I repotted it into this little jar here, and I used it 6 times this month, so that is a total of 33 uses. So that is a shade of it in there. It is a lot more creamier in here than what it was in the tube. So the weight went from 34.27 grams to 34.12 grams. So I used a total of 0.15 grams of the lip product this month. So I am happy with that because I do have other lip products I've been using. Okay, the next one, this is for the month of March. And I wanted to focus on this AOA lip mask. I wanted to finish it off. So I use it 6 times this month. I have not been applying it nightly as I used to, but the total uses went from 47 to 53 uses, and the weight went from 11.76 grams down to 11.54 grams. So that is a total of 0.17 grams used on this lip mask. And whenever I hold it up to the light at night, I could see like it was way down here already. So it's almost done, and I'm happy with that progress. Hopefully I could knock it out by this month for my next update. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So the next one was cream or liquid, and I chose this Appeal Rose Gold. I did not get any uses on it this month, but this is such a pretty cream eyeshadow, and I think now that it's fall season I probably will get some more use on it because this is a pretty beautiful color for fall. So that is it right there. You can see it shining. It is very reflective, very beautiful. But my goal is to get 8 uses on it, and I have 5 so far. I think I might just change that 8 uses to 10 so I can keep my uses at 10 for everything. So I'll have 5 more uses in that case, but I'm okay with that. I like to get use out of the products. So for the month of April, the card was under random uses, and I chose my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. This one is in the shade Rich Amber, and the random usage generator said for me to use it 40 times. So that is a product there. And I have used it 10 times this month, so that makes a total of 25 uses. So I'm happy with that. At least it's gone up on the usage count. Okay, so now the next one, it says Hit Pan, and I chose this Green View Giggle Cosmetics palette. I chose to hit pan on this first shade right here, this very cream color up there, so it does have a good dip going in on it, and I used it 3 times this month, so that makes a total of 26 uses on that cream shadow, on that cream colored shadow. So now for the month of May, the card was Change Your Suit, so I chose this Duo Double Act shadow stick in the shade Dusk and Dawn. So one is kind of shimmer. So there is Dawn. Right beside that is on the top. And Dusk is a natural deep chocolate brown. So that is a color up there. And I used this one time this month, so it's a total of 4 uses out of 10. So I got to get more usage on it, but I have been using it. The next one was for June, and it said pick your space, so I chose this Urban Decay Glitter Eternal Starship. I chose a glitter, so this is it. And it is a very pretty glitter also. It's very reflective, very beautiful. I used it one time this month, so that went up to 3 uses out of 10. The next one was an influencer, so I chose this Moods by Laura Sanchez. And this month I used it 3 times, so that is a total of 7 uses out of 10 so far. So 3 more uses out of this palette. And even if I use the highlighter, I don't count it as a use unless if I use the eyeshadows. So other than that, I probably would have already hit my 10 uses. But I mean, what's fair is fair, I say. I have to use the eyeshadows. That's the main thing that I want to get use out of, is all my eyeshadows. Okay, so there is that one. Now this one was called Fragrance. So I chose this Fascinated perfume. This is just a body spray, so it doesn't last all day, the smell. It lasts a good little while, but I wish it would last all day. And I noticed if I reapply it or put it on 3 times in one day, I don't count those other uses. Maybe I should. But I wanted to get 20 uses out of this. I got 9 uses this month, so that's a total of 17 uses. So my 20 usage goal is almost up. So I think I can hit that goal by the end of this month for sure. So the next one was a setting spray. It was spray, and I chose this MAC Fix Plus. So this is empty now. I did finish it off, and I used it 3 times this month. So it took 7 uses to finish this little sample product. So this will go into my little empties bin there. So I'm happy that one's gone. And the next one for June was Pick Your Space. And I chose a primer, and that is a Cover FX Tacky Primer. So it is this one here. And I wanted to finish it. So I got 8 uses this month, and that makes a total of 15 uses. And the weight went from 33.27 to 27.32. So I used a total of 5.95 grams. So that is quite a gap in numbers, and I'm very happy about that. And I can't really see the product in there because I think it's like clear. But if I do hold it up at night, I saw that it was pretty low already the other night. So I'm very excited about that. I'll be able to get another primer out and try something new. Okay, so now for July, it said with 3's a crowd for the card. So I chose this Peony Trio to use it 10 times, and I used it once this month. So the shades in here are very pretty, natural shades. 3 shimmers. So I will swatch them here on my palm. There's a light one, there's a dark one, and there is a golden one. Okay, so there is the lightest one, the dark one, and the gold one. So that is what they look like. I'm excited to get more use on it for my 10 uses. The next one said affordable, so I chose a ColourPop Frozen 2 lip gloss, and this one is in the shade called Free Spirit. And this does come off clear, but it is a very nice gloss. It is not sticky. It doesn't leave your lips feeling very tacky. It's very smooth gloss. So the next one said out of your hand, so I did go on a spin wheel for my shadow sticks, and it chose this deep purple shadow stick. I don't know what the color is, but I know it is by ColourPop. So I put it down to use it 10 times, and I noticed it is kind of chunky. It's a little thick. It doesn't really glide on as smooth as the Dusk to Dawn one. So I think it's kind of dry, but I am going to get my 10 uses on it, and then I'll see if I'm going to declutter it or try to finish it off. So I did not use this one time this month, so hopefully next month I will. This one says Oh the Shame, and I chose this Hikari shadow stick. So I have been using this as an eyeshadow primer, and it has been working out for that. I used it 4 times this month. It is a very nude shade, very natural. You can't even see it. So 4 uses out of 10. I will keep using that as a eyeshadow primer. And the next one was Pick Your Space for July, and I picked what matched my shirt at the time, and that was a deep royal blue. So I chose the Jubilee palette, and I used this 2 times this month out of 10. So I have 8 more uses to go, and those are the shades in there. Very pretty. Okay, so now for this month, let me turn the page here. So the cards are here, and the first card was the 5 of, what is that, clubs? And that was my favorite category, and that would be skincare. So I chose this Aceology Detoxifying Peel Off Mask for 10 uses. So I did repot this product into this jar here. So we will see this mark should go down some, I'm hoping. So I'm going to use this 10 times. The next card was the Queen of Hearts, and this one says Pick Your Space. So I chose my space as a highlighter because I already have a blush and a bronzer in the project. So I chose a highlighter, and this one is in the shade called I'm So Lit, and it is by Wet n Wild. So this does look like a natural kind of color, pretty champagne kind of shimmer. So this is still brand new, so I'm excited to get use out of it this month, and that will get 10 uses as well. The next product is the 2 of Clovers. Okay, so the 2 of Clovers says Wishlist Dupe. So I really would love to try the Fenty blush, but I read online that this e.l.f. Putty Blush is a perfect dupe for it. So I did pick this one, and this is in the shade called Tahiti. So that is the shade of the cream powder blush here. So I'm excited to get use out of this blush. 10 uses for that blush as well. Okay, so it said metallic, and I think this Ofra long lasting liquid lipstick in the shade called Versailles looks pretty metallic. So I will be using this liquid lipstick for 10 uses, and that was the 7 of Diamonds. I forgot to show the card. Okay, and now the last card is 3 Hearts, and it said This Time Last Year. So I chose to use this Brow Bar to Go by Gerard Cosmetics 10 times, and I have been using this little brow bar, and it is nice. So that is what it looks like. So that is it for my Decca Panic update, and I'll see you on my next update. Thank you for spending some time with me. I hope you have a great day. Bye.